Hi my people, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Dennis Duke is my name. If you're new or if you've just come around, please make it a point to subscribe to this particular channel, but also don't forget I have a new other channel called Gossip Uganda. I have left the link in the description, so make it a point to go and subscribe to it as well. Now today we're talking about Pastor Bujingo, Pastor Aloysius Bugingo. Well, all along we thought Pastor Bujingo's issues had actually we had actually taken a break from Pastor Bujingo's issues, but now it appears that something has surfaced, if that's the right English, or resurfaced, or something has come up, just to be very specific. And the latest from that side is that Pastor Bujingo has deliberately refused to pay school fees or tuition for his children. I wanted to go slow so that you guys can get the point very clearly. Pastor Bujingo allegedly has refused to pay his children's school fees. Now, for you who've just joined in, Pastor Bujingo is the senior pastor at is it Calvary or Canaan Land? Yes, Canaan Land, a church that has been in existence for now some time, and he has a very huge following both on social media but also at the church. Now 2 days or 1 day ago, it was reported yes, that he harassed one of the children, or rather one of those that he's supposed to pay school fees for. Yes, and Obutambi Twabulaba, one of those clips we played on NBS TV. That's why I'm not going to play those clips again, because man, they were really hurting. If you're a parent and heard what this gentleman was actually speaking towards that, or throwing words towards that girl or a boy, whoever it was really not good. Now the wife, who is Teddy Bujingo, has dragged him to courts of law, but also she's using different avenues to seek justice on this same matter. Remember, the two are still having marital issues when it came to divorce. So they're having marital issues. So there's a lot of issues going around their lives, and now that children have come into the picture, the wife claims that since their breakup, or maybe let me just wrap up how all this came about. It was early this year when reports of separation started breaking off on the internet, that Pastor Bujingo was actually going to separate with his wife, Teddy Bujingo. And the reason, well, we all saw the reasons, but among those that stood out was that maybe Teddy, yes, had bled for about 12 good years, and that Pastor Bujingo had actually gotten another wife. In fact, there's another wife that Bujingo has, so I think they are just planning for a wedding. Yes, a wedding and introduction is yet to happen, but that is it. And some of the things that were under contention was the land. The woman wanted a share of the property. Bujingo built the new woman or the new wife, another house somewhere. It's very beautiful house, yes, in the gaziko z'omulimu. So bibadde bingi ebiyitingana, bibadde bingi ebibeerawo. There's a lot, like there's been really a lot. Nekituuka n'okumuyita nti the wife has been bleeding for about 12 years, and yet they've stayed in marriage for about 29 years. So it brought a lot of debate in the country. Different people petitioned the Speaker of Parliament. There were different demonstrations from different activists protesting the same. So there's been a lot happening around Bujingo's life. Whatever he preaches on the pulpit lately has been criticized. So there is really a lot going on in his life, and so the woman has dragged him to court, and she's seeking justice. She wants the man to be responsible and actually take care of his babies, yes, who are apparently not having any school fees or tuition to continue with their school. And I understand he's also not caring or catering for the family as well as he used to, given the fact that he now left for another woman. And so that is it. But on a general, like I usually tell you, I will not just give you news, but I'll still give you what is supposed to be done as a citizen of Uganda. I am a parent, and one of those things that really makes me stand out is the fact that I love children. I mean, much as parents, there's always that breakup that happens when the parents fail to agree on certain things, and one of the things that usually stand in the middle is the children. How best you protect your children from your heartbreak really matters, because your heartbreak is between you and your wife, or you and your husband. So the children, when the children come into the picture, then it becomes a whole totally different story. Yes, it's a different story altogether, and I think the two need to sit on a round table and agree on certain things on how they are going to manage this, because at the end of the day, children, there is nothing, and I repeat, there is nothing that you can give your child in this generation like better or quality education. You can give them land, you can give them money, you can give them what, but if they are not educated, you're depriving them of something that will definitely catch up with them in their future. And therefore, my humble appeal would be to both sides to sit down, maybe get a lawyer and agree on the terms and conditions on how these children will actually be catered for once the divorce actually takes shape. Otherwise, these kids will be affected. Yes, they will be affected. And this is not only applicable to the life of Pastor Bujingo and the lady, but also in our day-to-day life. As relationship breakup, I mean, relationships fail. It is there. It happens. I've been there and things have failed. But I mean, you've got to find a way of actually working things out. None other than that, your children will be the ones to suffer. Now, like these ones are literally suffering. I'm speaking like this because I understand the value of education. Had my parents or my relatives not taken me to school, possibly I would not be even speaking the kind of English I do. Well, it's not the best, but I mean, I try to get something at least out of the education that, well, these people are paid for. And that is how I have been able to survive for the last over 28 years of my life. Okay, so I believe the two can also agree on the same and have these children, taken care of. My name is Dennis Duke. I have a lot in stock for you, but like I told you, if you're new here, subscribe to my YouTube channel, this one, Dennis Duke Uganda, but also go and support me in the other YouTube channel called Gossip Uganda, as I have a lot of exciting content that I'm building just specifically for that channel. If you're coming to Uganda, yes, you should visit Uganda. Like I told you, omulamwa gwendiko kukunga abantu kujja mu ggwanga Uganda. Come and support us in Uganda. Come invest. We have a good climate here. We have beautiful landscape. We have land, by the way, and we have a redundant labor force. No investor would want to go in a country where there is no assured labor force. So in Uganda, we have high youth unemployment. So come and tap into this high youth unemployment, create for us jobs, but we shall also work for you. And remember, Uganda as a country, the president, gave some tax holidays to investors so that he can attract them. So come into Uganda. If you are a tourist, come into Uganda, support us. Tour different destinations. Go to Mbale, go to Renzori, go to Western Uganda, go to Semiliki. There's a lot hot springs that side. So come and support us in the country. My name is Dennis Duke Woniala. Until then, it's a goodbye. But don't forget to comment, like, share, and give me your view on what you think about the topic of Bujingo and his wife. Until then, it's a goodbye from me.